Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
Now at 6, Instagram's impact.
Intense social pressure, addiction, body image issues.
Why those behind the popular platform are pushing back. Plus,
Roanoke's going to have something that they can be really, really proud of, whether you use the bus or not.
Work begins on a controversial project, why Valley Metro believes it will improve the community.
and providing hope.
The financial barrier of attending a college has been removed.
The historic investment supporting an entire generation of students.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Brittany McGraw.
I'm John Carlin. Lawmakers are united in outrage against social media.
They're especially worried about how Instagram affects children and teenagers. So much so that it led to a Senate hearing in Washington today.
And 10 News reporter Andy Schroeder is here with us tonight, working for you to explain why this has become a critical mental health concern. Andy?
John and Brittany, good evening. Lawmakers and parents all over the U.S. are raising concerns that too much time on social media could lead to an increase in anxiety, depression, and even suicidal thoughts.
It's hard to imagine our daily lives without things like Facebook or Instagram, but legislators from both sides of the aisle are now trying to change that for children.
Facebook knows the destructive consequences that Instagram's design and algorithms are having on our young people and our society.
Thursday, Instagram testified on Capitol Hill after parents raised concerns that the app and others like it will have long-term mental health impacts on young children.
Aspects of Instagram exacerbate each other to create a perfect storm. And that perfect storm manifests itself in the minds of teenagers in the form of intense social pressure.
The company defended its work, saying it has helped connect teenagers to resources they may not always have.
On 11 of the 12 issues, teen girls who said they struggled with those issues were more likely to say that Instagram was affirmatively helping them, not making it worse.
Counselors from Family Service of the Roanoke Valley say children have become more dependent on social media during the pandemic than ever before.
Especially during this pandemic, that's been really, really important. However, I think social media is a double-edged sword.
They say limiting screen time and talking about things teens and children may be struggling with is one way to help lower potentially harmful impacts of social media.
So it's not so much the social media piece that's the problem, it's how much it's being used and how much teens are being exposed to it. I think that's causing the problem.
And if you or your child is struggling with social media or has concerns about its impacts, we want to hear from you. You can submit your questions through Ask 10. You'll find a form to submit feedback under the Features tab on WSLS.com. Then we'll get to work to get those answers for you. Live in the studio tonight, Annie Schroeder, 10 News, working for you.
Today was a busy day for Congress. Just a few hours ago, the House passed a last-minute resolution to avoid a government shutdown ahead of the midnight deadline. The Senate approved that measure earlier today. It will extend government funding through December 3rd. It also includes money for victims of Hurricane Ida and Afghan refugees. After so much division in Washington, D.C., many are calling it a rare display of bipartisanship.
It's just a remarkable thing to think of all the things that we can do working together for the people.
The bill now heads to President Joe Biden's desk, where he's expected to sign it later tonight.
All right, let's turn to the forecast as our beautiful weather continues.
Meteorologist Delaney Warden is here to show us how long this weather is expected to last. Delaney.
We actually have a cool down on the way for tomorrow, going to be more seasonal for this time of year, feeling very nice outside also, because we're also going to be bringing in some lower humidity. So today we were running a little bit above average for this time of year, currently looking to our sky cam over in Blacksburg, and we do have some of those higher cirrus clouds. Nothing too impactful though. Temperatures will still be able to drop quickly here over the next few hours. Winds coming in from the northwest at about 7 miles per hour. Across the rest of the area, we are still holding on to the low 80s in Lexington. The rest of us pretty much in the 70s, with the exception of Hot Springs now in the mid 60s. Over the next few hours, we will be cooling down pretty quickly with these overall clear skies overhead. Temperatures into the mid 60s by 9 p.m. Winds are shifting, and that is because of our frontal boundary, but I'll have more details on what that means for you tomorrow, plus a look at your weekend ahead coming up in your full forecast. John?
Crews have broken ground on a brand new multi-million-dollar transit facility in the Star City. While the project was met with some hesitation, it's now full speed ahead. 10 News reporter Lindsay Kennett is live tonight in Roanoke. So, Lindsay, bring us up to speed on the status.
John, this parking lot in front of the Virginia Museum of Transportation on Salem Avenue behind me looks a lot different. This is going to be the new home for the Roanoke bus station and transit facility, and you can see that construction crews have already gotten to work digging up pavement and getting ready for the next steps. The Valley Metro general manager tells me crews have begun groundwork for utilities and sewer systems. After that, they'll work on the temporary station, which should be up and running by the end of January. Between design, permits, land, and construction costs, the new station will total $17.3 million. And in just 2 years, the vision will come to life.
It's a little nerve-wracking, but exciting at the same time, because we get to do something that most don't get the opportunity to do in their career, being that most transit facilities are 40-year facilities. So we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot to be able to do something really, really good for the Roanoke community.
Valley Metro will start pushing out educational information for riders and the public to learn about the routes and the temporary bus station. Valley Metro says it wants to be a good neighbor, but they are asking folks to excuse the mess during construction, and they're asking people to be patient. Reporting live in Roanoke, I'm Lindsay Kennett, 10 News, working for you.
The James River Association and Amherst County leaders have a plan to make the waterway more accessible. They broke ground this morning on a new boat launch, floating dock, and trail at River Edge Park, a project worth $95,000. The existing ramp sits below rapids, making it difficult to access a half-mile stretch near Scotts Mill Dam.
It's very hard to attain up that rapid and get to the next level. So that's what this access point is here for.
This one will sit above the rapids and be handicap accessible. It's expected to be complete in the coming months.
K through 12 students in Martinsville-Henry County will be granted free college through a new $10.3 million grant. The money was presented by the Harvest Foundation this morning to support Patrick and Henry Community College's Seed Fund. We're told it's the largest investment in the school's history.
Seed gives our children hope. They will know that the future they want is possible and attainable.
Starting today, the question of can I afford to go to college need never be asked by a school-age student in Martinsville and Henry County.
The announcement ended with the planting of a dogwood tree as a symbol for this year's kindergarten class.
A new space in Blacksburg is helping students fight hunger. The renovated Market of Virginia Tech is now located near campus in the University Mall. It provides better flexibility for Hokies in need with additional weekly pickup times through free foods that best fit their diet. But staff say they also want to provide support to students.
And what I love most about this program, it's certainly providing access to healthy, nutritious food, but it's also getting to build those relationships with the participants.
The market has now provided more than 125 Hokies with more than 14,000 meals since last year.
Coming up, we will give you a live look from Snowshoe Resort, where the fall colors are starting to show, why staff get particularly excited this time of year. But first,
not ready to go, really. So we're going to fight as long as we can.
A battle against cancer, how the community is supporting a retired deputy after his devastating diagnosis.
Have a question about current events, new laws? We can help. Just ask 10. It's easy. Go to WSLS.com, click on the menu icon, and click Ask 10. Type your question, and we'll work on an answer. Ask 10 on WSLS.com.
After decades of service, a Roanoke County Sheriff's deputy was excited for his retirement, but just 3 months later, he was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer.
Now, his former co-workers are raising money to help him in his fight. 50-year-old Kevin Hicks is battling terminal stage 4 kidney cancer that spread to his lymph nodes and his lungs. Initially, his former colleagues started raising money by selling baked goods.
And now they're organizing a Jeep charity ride benefit on Saturday, October 9th, with medical bills and travel expenses piling up. Hicks says he's overwhelmed by the support.
Very humbling. You never want to ask for help, but I'm sorry.
We've been very touched by the support that we've received.
The Jeep ride starts at 10 next Saturday at the Roanoke County Sheriff's Office jail parking lot.
Cooler temperatures will be making a return for tomorrow. Just how long you can expect those cooler temperatures to last coming up.
One of the best parts of living in the mountains during the fall is watching the leaves change.
And Mother Nature is already starting to put on quite a show up at Snowshoe, as you can see in the video we're showing you right here. Up in Pocahontas County this morning, things are looking beautiful.
We are told that the colorful display took off this week due to cooler temperatures, and while it hasn't peaked just yet, it's still a great time to take a scenic chairlift ride or go on a backcountry tour in West Virginia. The staff at the resort say ultimately this has them dreaming of snow.
A lot of folks come through in the fall, but being a ski resort, it's winter is still king around here, and I think the thing that gets us most excited about the fall colors is we know that means the mountain's going to be covered in snow pretty soon too.
You can check out the fall colors until October 17th when the resort closes in order to prepare for winter. Ski season is expected to start November 24th, weather permitting.
Your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
And we are looking live now to our sky cam in Blacksburg, still holding on to some high clouds. In fact, we could have a nice sunset coming up here shortly with the way that these clouds are. The light bouncing off of them could be really beautiful. We'll continue to keep an eye on that. Temperatures are slowly starting to cool down at this point. We are now at 77 degrees here in Roanoke, 72 over towards Lexington and Lewisburg, getting very close to being in the upper 60s in Hillsville along with Wytheville. By tomorrow morning, though, we are running cooler. You're going to notice that as you're heading out the door in the morning. 40s if you live further towards the west of the Parkway, and holding on to the low to mid 50s for areas like the Roanoke Valley, Central and South Side. 50 degrees in Martinsville, but you head a little bit further towards the east over in Danville, about 5 degrees warmer out the door. Very comfortable outside. You're going to notice lower humidity for tomorrow also. While we will start off with some cloud cover as we go throughout the day on Friday, we're going to notice that is decreasing. Our temperatures are going to be running closer to where we actually should be as opposed to these 80s, and that's going to be as we reach into the 70s for tomorrow. And that's the case for many of us. We may see a few upper 60s back towards areas west of the Parkway, but here in Roanoke holding on to 75 degrees, 77 in Alta Vista and 71 in Covington for tomorrow afternoon. If you're planning on heading out tomorrow evening, whether it's to enjoy some Friday night football or just enjoying the weather, our temperatures are looking very nice. By 7 p.m. we're still in the upper 60s, lower 60s by 9 p.m. with those clear skies with us once again. Then we head into this weekend, and while we are going to have high pressure nearby to start our weekend off, that is going to be pushing off to the east, and we're going to bring in our next frontal boundary. Not only is that front going to be bringing us some moisture, but we're also going to see some of that moisture moving in from the Gulf of Mexico. So by Sunday evening, a few isolated rain chances will be possible if you live west of the Parkway, and then those rain chances are going to be significantly increasing heading into the new work week as this cold front just kind of hangs out around our region. We'll continue to watch that, but even rain chances looking 6 to 10 days out are looking to be above average. So we have stayed dry here. The weather has been very nice, but we do have more of those maybe more dreary overcast conditions on the way for next week. 7-day forecast in the New River Valley, 80s for this weekend. The cold front going to be dropping us to the 70s, even mid to upper 60s for the New River Valley by Wednesday. For the Highlands, your temperatures will be in the 70s this weekend, dropping again also into the mid and upper 60s for Wednesday and Thursday. Rain chances are going to be increasing a little bit more, I think, Wednesday and Thursday as opposed to Monday and Tuesday, but still looking to be a busy week for us. So make sure you are prepared to keep that umbrella handy. Those temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler than we should be actually for this time of year. So if you're looking more forward to that more fall feel, you're going to like what we have in store next week. Guys?
Another country music star is coming to Roanoke.
Today it was announced that Justin Moore will be the next performer to hit the stage for the Budweiser Summer Series at Elmwood Park. The singer has had multiple hits, including Small Town USA and If Heaven Wasn't So Far Away.
General admission is $40. Tickets go on sale tomorrow morning at 8. The concert takes place on Thursday, October 28th.
All righty, thank you much. We've got Bronco with a final thought on the Canes before that coastal collision tonight. And we've got another edition of the Military Classic of the South on deck with the Silver Shako up for grabs. We'll hear from Coach Walk next in sports.
And now, the Freedom First Sports Desk with John Appicello.
Quarterbacks are highly qualified, and there's a lot of factors that you take into mind when you decide who to play, and one of them is physical health. One of it is, how they perform. Another of it's leadership, and they're tough decisions to make. And I'm very thankful that at VMI we have two quarterbacks that can go out there and play winning football.
All right, as you may have guessed, VMI brings two quarterbacks into the Military Classic of the South. Starter Seth Morgan was injured 2 weeks ago against Cornell. Colin Ironside stepped in, has passed for 4 TDs in 2 games. Morgan has since been cleared for Saturday, which means they are both available for the Battle of the Silver Shako. VMI claimed the trophy after a 12-year drought. That was back in 2019. They've held it in 2020. Of course, the delayed spring of 2021 battle went to them. It's back on the line Saturday in Charleston. Take on 10. I've got the Cardinals to upset the Rams. Brooke likes the Ravens at undefeated Denver. Eric taking the Seahawks over the 49ers. Our Freedom First crew. Brant, Vikings over Cleveland. So I got to say, you like that? You like that? William with Vegas to keep rolling over the Chargers. Jeremiah with the winless Colts toppling the Dolphins. Again, you want to get involved in the picks. Plenty of free prizes for you guys out there. Thursday night football, the Cavs are at Miami. And as much as things change in South Florida, some elements of the U remain. The Canes have long been known for the speed and the playmakers galore. And the tradition continues as Miami's got athletes all over the field, but has lacked consistency and discipline in going 2-2 and falling out of the top 25. The Wahoos understand the potential is there anytime you line up against the U.
A lot of the same descriptors each time we play Miami. We always see speed and athleticism, and defensive identity has shifted slightly now that their head coach has gone back to coordinating. But that profile or that identity has kind of mirrored what his identity has been before when he's been coordinator. And then with the change on offense a year ago, the tempo even faster, right? Wake Forest was very fast getting on the ball. I would say Miami's faster than that.
Kickoff set for 7:30 tonight from South Florida. Crucial Coastal Division contest for both teams. Liberty is back to work on the hardwoods this afternoon, coming off 3 straight NCAA tournament berths as ASUN champs. Coach Richie McKay's gang lost to the 4-seed Oklahoma State, you'll recall, in March Madness this past spring by just 9 points. More on the Flames coming tonight at 11 as, of course, work begins. Thursday night football, it's the Jags and the Bengals. Bucks-Pats tickets averaging more than $1,100, Mr. John Carlin, if you're going to fly up there. And Liberty at UAB this weekend. We'll preview that one tomorrow.
NBC Nightly News coming up.
We will see you back here at 7.